Hey guys, Sauniche here with some more Knights of the Old Republic playthrough. We're going to go into the Jedi Academy and tell them that we have cleansed the taint from that grove and see if they accept us as a Jedi. There's Juhani, so she's back. And there's the Ebonhawk. We want to go this way into the council chamber. I would really love to get another lightsaber so that I can run around with two of those instead. Who do I talk to? Probably talk to my trainer dude over here. Master Zha? Yeah, Zar. That's
You
what
have
it
done
is.
well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light.
That was
but
quick.
though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck
That's kind
her
of a
master
bummer.
in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations,
Yay!
apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi.
Alright.
Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our order.
Now what do you want me to do? So 800 experience points for that. Nice. When do I get to level up? Probably should go talk to the rest of the Jedi Council. But I'm going to go see what Juhani has to say. I'm actually going to go see if there's anything I can loot first. We'll talk to Juhani and then we'll go see what we can loot.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Did you learn anything more about Quatra? Or have you spoken to the Jedi Council?
I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
Man, your master sounds like kind of like a jackass.
Quatra's methods may seem strange, but I trust her wisdom. This lesson has been difficult, but I am better because of it. Humility is never easy to
See, we're a
teach,
little bit
but now
low
I
here on the
truly
volume, so I'm
understand
going to turn
my
that
own
up.
limitations. After our last battle,
There we go, that
Quatra
should
had nothing
work a
left
little
to
bit
teach
better.
me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Hey, I'm glad to see you're not getting hung up on all this. The past is in the past, you know?
Good
First
job,
the Jedi
Mission.
trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
I do not know what the Council
Yeah,
has
I'm
in
with
store
Karth
for
on
me,
this one.
but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Alright. And let's see. Let's go check out these rooms, see if there's anything we can loot. Move, Karth, you're in my way. Just some random Jedi. Some random protocol droid. Have I already taken the stuff out of these lockers? Solara. Footlocker. An antidote kit and a med pack. I did use a significant number of my med packs in the last mission. What's up, Alan Matil?
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
I'm a Jedi, you jerk. But that's okay. There's a nice old protocol droid. Alright, back to the council, I suppose. What do these guys have to say to us? I just want to get back out there and start destroying some stuff.
Greetings, young Padawan. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
Don't really care to know. Let's see. Where are the Academy's archives? Let's go with that one.
This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge.
Oh, shut up.
The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. If you are seeking information on Revan, Malak, and the Sith, I will gladly recount the recent history of our order to you.
Alright, let's see. Very well. Tell me the history of the Jedi.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
What does that have to do with Revan and Malak?
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
They should have protected them, but we ended up in a war anyway. Sounds like a big mistake. We'll go with option number 3.
The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for massive
That seems like
assault.
a really great idea.
7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
And the Jedi didn't join in, did they?
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
So Revan did the right thing. That's what I'm going to go with.
No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians. But something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet.
Nope.
Everyone thought
They were coming
dead.
back as
There were
Sith.
unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months. Scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
Where did they disappear to?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. the hero had become a conqueror.
Where did Revan get the ships for the Sith fleet?
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
So what happened next? How can anyone hope to stop the Sith? Oh no!
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy.
So it sounds like you guys came off a little bit
his
better.
Fleet continues to grow in both ships
But that's all right.
and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to stop the Sith.
Your confidence is admirable, but you must guard against pride and arrogance. These lead to the dark side. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Alright, I'll be
May
going
the
now.
Force be with you.
If I talk
If
to
you have
Bastila.
questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
I have nothing left to teach you, Padawan, though a Jedi is ever learning. Even the Masters know their training is but in its infancy. Now is the time for you to seek wisdom outside the training chambers. The lessons that yet await you are to be found beyond the walls of this academy. You should speak to the Council, Padawan. Now that the first stage of your training is complete, I am certain they would be eager to have you aid us in our
That's what
struggle
I'm
against
trying to
Darth
do.
Malak and the Sith.
But nobody wants to talk about it. Varuk, I hate you. We'll talk to the little Yoda
It
guy.
is good to see Johnny has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared.
Yay!
When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The
You think?
Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
Alright, sounds good to me. Let's see, what happened to the Jedi that went to investigate? Yeah, let's do that.
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know?
What can you tell me about Bastila? Why doesn't Master Varuk like me?
Master Vuk may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak.
Whoa,
The
whoa,
way
why
ahead
am I
will
the
be
one who has to go
difficult
face
for you and
Malak?
Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
Seriously, why do I have to go fight Malak? Let's see, we'll take... So I have to take Bastila. Who else are we going to take? Who's useful? The droid is useful. Mission, Zalbar. I haven't used Zalbar in quite a while. Scouts have plenty of skills. Although I don't think there's going to be any computer terminals in an old set of ruins. So yeah, we'll take mission.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
Hey, it's
The
that old guy
council
that was
will
super
look into
rude to
this
me.
matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from
Oh,
Darth
boy.
Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Alright, side quest time it is. I shall look into it at once.
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards.
Good call. And I get to level up Bastila
Yes?
now. Yay! Actually, first thing I'm going to do is have her
What can I do?
use Cure. Because my main character over there is a little hurt. She can actually use it 3 times in a row.
Sure.
That's impressive.
Yes?
And now we will level up. So we're going to level up. Attribute, they recommend upping her wisdom. Probably a good call. And we're going to grab some skills. What do they recommend? Awareness up twice. I want awareness and treat injury. Force powers. Still can't get that one. Force aura. So, Night Valor. It's pretty nice coming out of Bastila, but I can't get it yet. Energy resistance, force resistance. I'm going to give her... They're probably going to recommend the stun droid. They always grab that one. They always want me to get that one. It's a good option because I can't really get anything else at this point. So we'll do that. Add power. Yes. Let me click the button. Okay. And accept. And that is all the ability that she has. So we're going to give her back her double-bladed lightsaber. And give her a Mandalorian melee shield. And an energy shield. Hey, there's a Jedi robe in there. Which I'm going to give to my main character, because his current clothes look absolutely ridiculous. That's much better. That knight, or that soldier clothing is just not attractive at all. So moving out onto the surface of Dantooine. I'm walking towards the Ebon Hawk, aren't I? That is not the way I want to go. So out onto the surface of Dantooine it is. And from there we want to look for these ruins. I think I know where the ruins are. And also see if we can figure out where Matale's son has disappeared to. Couple of settlers. I like these giant, like, stingray things they have flying through the air. Oh yeah, there's John as well, who has the giant Annalise looking for her droid as well. And Adam Larp, do you have anything new? Let's see, yes, weaponry. Let's see what you're selling. Cassus Fett's battle armor, Sinigar war suit. Alright, doesn't look like we have anything else. Can I give... While I'm here, I want to see if I can give Mission any better armor. I suppose I can give her the Achani fiber armor now. since my main character doesn't need it anymore. Give her an energy shield. Neural band. Strength doesn't do anything for her. That should
What
do.
can I do?
Sure.
If I remember correctly, the ruins are actually out there, so I don't even have to cross into a new area. There are some new Cathounds out, which is slightly strange. Come on, one more critical strike. There we go, stunned him that time. Any more Cathounds? Or is that all? Yep, there's one horned Cathound over there. Oh, I didn't jump to him.
There, take that.
That's kind of a bummer. Where is he going? Oh well, mission's got it. And we are going to go into the ruins. It did say they were locked last time I came up here. Are we going to have another vision? Or are they just going... They're just going to open for me. All right. What kind of strange, dark, warped monsters are we going to find in here? Here's an ancient droid. Droid is speaking a language you do not recognize. What language is that? What are you trying to say? Looks like it's going to cycle through a bunch of them. I don't understand you. Bastila, do you have any idea what this droid is saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Oh, there we go. I can reproduce any of the languages spoken by the slaves of the builders. Hey, I understood that. I recognize this language.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Communication was vital to ensure that the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders. Okay, so apparently this was a giant slave operation. But you are not of the slave species. Neither of you of the builders. You are like the one who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malik likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Are you some type of guardian? Let's ask him that. I am the Overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves, while this monument to the power of the Star Forge was constructed. At project completion, all slaves were executed. I was reprogrammed to serve should a builder return in search of knowledge of the Star Forge. What is the Star Forge, and who are these builders? The builders are the great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire, and the creators of the Star Forge.
These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Something must have happened to wipe the builders out. Maybe the builders refers to the Sith. The droid speaks Selkath. Maybe they were the builders. We're going to go, maybe they were the Sith. I know nothing of these Sith, but they are not the builders. The builders are the builders. Thank you. That was interesting. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Star Forge. Except we have no idea who they are. Have you seen a builder recently? I have been here ever since the completion of this monument. In all this time, no builder has returned to seek information on the Star Forge. How long have you been here? My chronological circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of the system's outermost planet since the sun, around the sun
10
since the
revolutions will take
builders
more than
left.
20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The builders constructed my chronological circuitry using the technology of the Starforge itself. My calculations are infallible. And what exactly is the Starforge? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. You don't really know what it is, do you? I like this option. The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. Yeah, you just said that.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Or in fact, it could be anything.
Could it have been a factory or weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
What is your purpose here again? Tell me about Revan and Malik, the ones who came before us. The ones who came before you, the ones like you, not builders but not slaves, sought knowledge of the Starforge and its origins. They proved themselves worthy. I guess that guy didn't. They discovered the secrets of the Starforge locked beyond the sealed door behind me, but there was another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price. Well, we know what happened to that Jedi that was sent here before us.
The
He's
droid
dead.
must be talking about poor Nemo. The council sent him here to investigate.
Oh, that's who that guy
Cost him
is.
his life.
Sorry, Nemo. Did you kill the Jedi over there? I am not programmed for combat. I did not harm the one who failed. This temple's own protections will destroy those who seek knowledge of the Starforge if they are deemed unworthy. Alright, how can I prove myself worthy? Enter the proving grounds to the east and west. Within them, those who understand the will of the builders can unlock their secrets and open the doors. Alright, I will do that. But those who fail will be destroyed by the power of the temple itself. More than this, I am not programmed to say.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Experience points, 300. Sounds good to me. Let's see what's in these sealed chambers. There is a guardian droid. Apparently I'm not going to jump from out here. A guardian droid who has a shield, it would appear. This looks exactly like that other droid out there.
Yeah?
Hey, Bastila. Stun him.
That hurt, I bet.
That didn't work.
I bet.
Try it again.
Take that!
He keeps saving. Alright, well, forget that and just use Cure.
Yes?
He's smashing everything. Let's go. This droid's pretty buff.
You shall fall.
Maybe so. Maybe defeating this thing is the challenge. There we go. 400 points for that. Ancient terminal and some wreckage. Some pretty good droid items. So let's see. Ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life, and a stream of incomprehensible characters sprawl across it. Let's see. Talk to the computer. Computer goes silent. Its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. The computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in the front of the ancient machine. Insert your datapad into the receptacle. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Well, can't really read that so much. We'll try talk to the computer again. The computer goes silent again, humming softly. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle, and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. I'm gonna guess oceanic, grassland, and arboreal. Planetary type conductive to life, breaking life seal. Was that it? The ancient computer stands silent and still. Okay, I guess that was it. So we're going to use
Huh? I'm here.
cure several times to get everyone's health back up.
What?
And then we are going to go to the other side of the room. Does Nemo, let's see, Nemo has a crystal and a Jedi Knight robe. Thank you, that's what I want. Jedi Knight robe gives me better defense. And now I can give Bastila the Jedi robe.
Sure.
So now everyone has some kind of defense. There's another Guardian droid in here. Come on. Stun it. Actually, honestly, what I should be doing is having Mission use an ion blaster instead, given that these things do much better damage to droids. Oh, this one has the carbonite freezing. Last droid I fought that had that actually destroyed my entire party. It's immune to something. I think it's immune to the stun.
So be it.
In either case, though, this guy's about to die. There's Bastila throwing out a much-needed heal. I'll be doing the same here once I come back up, and one last critical strike to take him out. So we're going to have to do the same thing over here at this ancient terminal. Let's see. Talk to the computer. So same thing as before. We'll insert our datapad into the receptacle. Same thing as before. Talk. And there we go. Language analysis complete. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Desert, volcanic, and barren. The 3 that I didn't use at the other side. So death seal open. Was that all I had to do? That seems a little tad easy. Apparently that is everything I had to do. So I'm going to use a med pack here, just in case we have to fight anything else. But here's this door opening to a large, ominous, empty room. Hey, I saw one of these in that vision a little while ago. It's up in a previous video.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it? What are you talking about? And I don't get it. Is this the Starforge? We'll say, what are you talking about?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps these worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
That's kind of a bummer. Hey, look, everyone leveled up. Sweet. We're going to go with a level up, skills, treat injury, no feats, but some new powers. Night Valor might be kind of nice. Maybe Burst of Speed. Movement speed is doubled and 2 defenses gained. This one increases by 4 and 1 extra attack per round is generated. Yeah, we're going to increase the Force Valor. Plus 3 saving to all my saving throws. And I should level up Bastila as well. Treat injury and awareness. Feats. Give her the leveled up 2-weapon fighting. Powers. She already has night speed. Let's see. Can't get the heal yet. We're going to give her night speed. Accept and mission as well. Level up. So many skills. I love the scoundrels. They're really fun. There we go. Put those all up to 12. And she has sneak attack 4 now. So now that the droid is down, I can take away the ion blaster, give her back Karth's blaster.
What can I do?
Sure.
And we could head back to the council. I'm actually probably going to go to the... see what I can do about solving some of the side quests here. Go to the Metale grounds. And also the Chandril. And see if I can find that guy's son. And the lady's droid. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Aren't they here? Bastila. What's taking you so long? Okay. Come on, Bastila. Out into the courtyard. So we're going to call this video good here. It's been, I think, roughly about 40 minutes since I started playing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I will be back later with some more Knights of the Old Republic. See ya.